What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Man, I gotta say shout out to y'all, man, just for showing so much love on the previous videos, man. Y'all been running them up, subscribing, liking, commenting, watching, all that good stuff, man. And I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure to continue to support the channel, you dig? None of this is possible without you great people. And follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. Now, let's get into it, man. So, shouting out the biggest. Coach Staley in South Carolina got a major endorsement, big shout out from one of the greatest female artists in the history of music, in the history of her time, in the history of our generation, the Beyonce Knowles, aka Mrs. Carter, in the building. Gave the Gamecocks a shout out, man. We know Staley is beloved in the hip-hop world. She got the kicks earlier in the year from Travis Scott. She's always in the mix, in the action, courtside, where everything is happening. She's in the box at the Eagles games, like wherever is something going down, wherever the action is. Coach Staley was in her tour bag in this offseason, man. And it's great to see that this program, who some felt like their undefeated championship run last year was kind of underlooked and not ignored. I don't want to say that. That's a bit of a strong word. Not ignored, but it wasn't giving what it was when LSU won. Like Angel Reese and Flage went on, it felt like just a grand tour. They didn't stop moving and capitalized on that momentum off the court. South Carolina dominant on the court. We already know, and it was dope to see them get this shout out.
A video thank you. Look at the flowers. I didn't even think they grow these here in South Carolina. Look at the merchandise, okay? If you know, you know. But I'm gonna read this card here, and if you know, you know. To Coach Staley and the entire South Carolina Gamecocks, me and my family watched your games and cheered you on through the entire season. Repeat, me and my family watched your games and cheered you on through the entire season. I'm so proud of you. All my love.
Hey, when one of the GOATs, when Beyonce takes notice and shouts you out and says she's watching your games with her fam, I mean, that's major. And it was dope to see the excitement from Coach Staley. The fact that she was recognized by, multi-Grammy award-winning actress, producer, songwriter, everything. Just a total unicorn. One of the biggest to ever do it. Takes time out of her day to write you up a little something, just showing her appreciation, letting you know she got eyes on you, and the culture is definitely behind Staley in South Carolina. And just in her time in South Carolina, the championships, the player development, the wins on and off the court, just getting it done. And you just gotta salute Coach Staley and what she's doing at South Carolina, man. It's major, and they look like they're about to win another championship potentially this year as well. So it's exciting to see, man. They're getting it done. But what I was saying before, though, just the fact that their championship run was a little underlooked, I feel like overlooked, I should say, compared to past champions, man. Like LSU was living like some rock stars, and maybe South Carolina, like they have some great personalities, obviously some very marketable players, but I don't know if they didn't feel like they really capitalized off the court the way Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and some of these, and Flage and some of these other players did after, making big runs. So, and that could be just a program culture thing. We know they're locked in. This has nothing to do with me questioning their focus on the court or anything like that. But, hey, I'm just saying, build your brand if you get an opportunity to when you're in the spotlight. Didn't seem like they got that same spotlight shown on them, and I really can't explain it, but it was the most quietest, it felt like, celebrated undefeated championship season that we've seen in quite some time, man. Coach Staley, lights, camera, action. It was even fans talking about she's stealing the spotlight from the program and the team, man, which I thought was nasty work. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about all that in the comments, man. Holler at me, talk to me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Till next time, we out.